Oh, guys. I ought to go worship Satan while I'm at it. As you guys know, I haven't been eating DQ. Only because we had stopped eating the DQ, and because of the heat wave, I had the fan on me, and not eating DQ seemed to be taking away all of my arthritis pains. Well, came back with a vengeance today. And Loki nodded very dryly that as I've been running around Steam, having Loki shenanigans, playing mature titles, I really haven't been talking to God in company. And I said, yeah, I don't think it's appropriate, even if I take the God out of the religion and look at the ancient deity it would have been, and it would have been a deity of fertility, depending on the one you pick, which God you think it is. I said, I don't feel right talking to him if I'm going to go around doing Loki approved shenanigans. I said it's just too much for me to wrap my head around. I don't think God gives two shits what you do. There was this, I've told you guys, or did I tell you that story? Morocco did this cooking show. We're going somewhere with this. And there were two women on the show, and this was before gay marriage was approved and everything. And they told him the story of their life together. The one said that, when she was very young, she was Catholic, and she admitted to a nun she was in love with this other woman. And remember, same-sex anything has never been okay in the church. Well, it was, but then, nah. If you go back far enough, there were same-sex couples and everything, but it's complicated. Anyhow, the nun said, do you really think God cares who you sleep with? So I really don't think that, there's any conflict with being, say, a Christian. I know it's coming from a pagan, but I was raised Catholic. And pornography or any other adult activities. As long as it's two consenting adults, it's all good. Anyhow. I love this channel. Anyhow, and I noticed you guys get kind of quiet, but that subject came up because I was like, well, I still don't think it's appropriate to talk to that deity because raised Catholic. But the weird thing was the guy that gave out the Eucharist was the guy that would tell you all the great pornos up at the film rental place. And he'd get this swarmy smile on his face when you came up for the Eucharist, because he knew damn well you shouldn't be taking that Eucharist and, watching pornos and then taking the Eucharist. But he's like, maybe you need to come rent some more and I'll keep my mouth shut. He was a pervert. Anyhow, I heard, yeah. He was kind of creepy. Not like cool pervert, kind of like creepy. There's a difference. Loki's a pervert, but we all adore him for it. I heard, yeah. Anyhow. I noticed my arthritis had come back. And it's come back really bad today. I mean, really bad, like the whole, right side of my body for some reason. And I said, I want to work with Loki and Odin to heal this because they're the ones that keep pushing themselves forward. And I said, look, you'll be my number one, number two. Usually Odin answers all my prayers. It takes a while. It takes a couple of days for sometimes to answer, but he answers. I said, you two seem to get upset and frustrated that I still have these Catholic leanings. I occasionally talk to God or Jesus. I said, if you want to knock this out of my system, you do the healings and I'll be fine. I said, do you think I really want to talk to a God that comes with 2,000 years of baggage? No offense, if that's your deity. But I said, it's hard, And, I just recently said a prayer to God because Loki's insisting, and I'm like, no, you take this, you show you can do healings too. You show this is in Loki's wheelhouse. And he's saying no, he's saying no, he's saying no, he's saying you have to talk to God. So I'm like, okay. That the house hasn't fallen down shows that I have some deity that can protect me because I basically said, look, if you want to heal me, great. I said, I will talk to you. I said, but I am never, ever, 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 ever in the universe going to have only one deity. I said, I'm going to have all the deities I want, because you can see how obedience is in my nature. And I said, I'm going to live the kind of lifestyle I want to live, because I'm not hurting anybody, and I'm not hurting myself. And I heard back here, you're hurting your eternal soul. He's acting innocent. This Loki is the god of strange things. We all know that. Anyhow, um, bad boy back here was like, "You right, put your foot in it now. You just told God you're gonna watch all the porn you want to. It's gonna go well for you." Well, amazingly, no healing came. No angel came out of the heavens and said, "What?" So that's how I signed my fast pass to hell. And look, he's back here like. But I said, that's extortion. I said, if he was the one giving the healing, and the healing went away because I wasn't constantly praying, and I was spending time with Loki because I love and adore Loki, and he's my patron deity. I said, that's some petty bullshit right there. I said, I'd accept that of you because we all know he can be fucking petty. I love Loki, but he can be a petty bastard. So can fucking looks like this. And I said, if it were you two being petty, I'd accept that. But this guy's supposed to be beyond that shit. Because remember, this is supposed to be the perfect one and only God. It doesn't help when you laugh so much. Anyhow, I couldn't believe I said it, but I was like, hey, Loki had me find a a game last night. And this is going somewhere, I swear to the gods. I'm sorry, it's like backward story day. And it was a kind that I generally don't enjoy reading because they're geared towards straight women. And I don't mean hit romance either. I mean two dudes. But the way it's written, you can tell it was never, I don't think it was ever geared towards, gay men. There's just certain styles of writing gay men use, and there's certain styles of women straight styles of writing straight women use, and some of it's kind of cringe, and the art's like worse shit. And it's actually tastefully done. You don't see anything, but you have to read this kind of cringe writing. And he begged me to get this. We got a free sample, which was actually pretty discreet, but then you had to pay for it. And I'd got my refund. And I had another title in mind that I thought would be far superior. And he was like, please, we need this. And so we get down this god awful novel, and it's about this guy that has, of course it is, about this guy that has 3 demon lovers. And if you've read these kind of stories, you know where this is going. His great grandfather practiced this kind of magic before him, and he has to pick one of the demons, and you only get to do shut up. You only get to experience one route at a time. Okay, god damn it, stop it. And we tried the one that looked like Loki first. This dude's name is Soren. He's got this foot fetish, and he's got this clothes kink. Because this channel. God damn it, Loki. And amazingly, that path didn't end well. Yeah, I thought I did everything right, but trying to impress these damn manga men is fucking impossible because you never know what the hell they want, and you're on pins and needles all the time. Because you could have made a bad choice 20 choices ago, and you didn't know this, but this pissed this guy off, and you don't find it until the end. And then he tells you he's not happy with you, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, can't men communicate? Anyhow. That happened. And it was Loki's way of communicating with me. He's like, he wants to be God and teacher and everything else. Oh, shut the hell up. And he's a pervert. Anyhow, Mr. Pervert back there, saying pervert things back there. God damn it, Loki. He's just trying to help. That's the kind of God he is. I said, you're the reason I can't work with vanilla gods anymore. God damn it, Loki, you've ruined me. And he's like, aw, you say the sweetest things. So, that's kind of it. I said, I can't work with these gods anymore, and I don't feel comfortable working with them, because the more you work with Loki, especially if you start working with him intensely, and the last couple of days have been pretty intense, you get his aura on you. And you start to repel every god except for Odin, because Odin's as goddamn weird as his brother is. Jesus Christ, both of you. And I'm sensing these grins back there. And I'm not, for the people that work with Odin only, there are Odin people that will tell you that. I have a book where this woman doesn't even have that kind of relationship. And she's basically like, yeah, he's a horn dog. And if he thinks that using sex can get him his way, he'll use sex. So I'm like, God damn it, I got two of them. So, those two are loving this. And when you get more of that aura on you, and this sounds like one of those shitty novels, you, I'm getting laughter and cheers back here because he wants more. We did one round. We started another one. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, these are so bad. And you see, he loves it, and I'm like just face palming, and you have to pay enough attention to make the right choices. I'm like, God damn it, this is. It's not like I'm not crying, but it's like it's different. It's surely not what I go in for. But if you do, it's out there. It's My Magical Demon Lover, and it's not really like dungeon kink or anything, but God knows so far. But it's if it would be your first taste, I'd say it'd be like really intense. Though there is a Harry Potter one out there that will make you say "Holy fucking shit" because nothing happens for like 8 hours, and then when it does, you're like, Jesus Christ, it's got intense really fast. How the hell did we start on Yaoi? Anyhow, um. What the fuck was I talking about? God damn it. Anyhow, those are the gods I serve. The gods of Yaoi. So I'm serving the gods of Yaoi, so therefore I can't go speak to God anymore and speak to Jesus. And I said, I just think we've reached the point in the road where, if I talk to them, I can't find, other than the UU church, any Christians are very progressive on sex and that. And I said, it's beyond the point to try to just talk to a god and go, hey, how are you? I want to go watch women dance on a bar. That okay with you? Probably not. Nice talking to you. Yeah, we're all going to hell. So, anyways, I spit on the mic. I'm sorry. He's back here. You're putting this one up. This is gold. This is the one that'll lose us subs as well, too. Anyhow, Loki. Weird novels. Reason I can't talk to God. Arthritis acting up, but I said, you know what? We're just going to take time and see if my magical demon godbacker can do anything about it. I said, we just have to take time. I actually do feel better. He had me take Tylenol, and I tried everything I have for pain. I rubbed like some peppermint oil on it, and it helped a little bit, but then it came back. So I tried WD-40, which is fish oil, which is actually great for arthritis. Helped a little, it came back, and I said, I could have fucking slipped somewhere when I was walking around the house and not even realizing. I said I could have like twisted my body out of whack, but I said at least we know it's not from going up and down hills. And I said, now we know the pain isn't exclusively from the DQ, so if he wants burger, I guess I will take him up, but we'll see. We'll see. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't think we talked about anything useful. It's a new record for this channel. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.